morning, Nigerians, and I greet my Muslim brothers, sisters, fathers, uncles, cousins, nephews, friends, and associates globally. Barika de Jumat, and I greet them that the month of Ramadan will be peaceful across the globe. In Nigeria, in Ukraine, and God will speak to the leaders of Ukraine and the USSR so that they can stop this needless war that has claimed lives and property of millions. Amen. Yes, this is Jackson Lake on Rojo again. I'm operating on the platform of Jackson Networks. We talk about politics here, talked about security here, talk about economy here, and political analysis. I am a security expert, political strategist, public affairs analyst, and political tactician. Yes, I was on this same network yesterday. I talked about 100 million naira nomination form for the APC presidential gamblers. I won't call them presidential aspirants. I call them presidential gamblers because it's only one of them that is going to win the primary, either rigged or win or anointed or appointed or consensus or whatever. They are gamblers. They want to use 100 million naira to gamble, but when they see children using 10 naira to gamble, they will go and arrest them and lock them up. You see, the principle of equality before the law is eroded for a very long time. Hello, that's the part. I want to talk about two things there. One, our petroleum resources. That's one. Two, I want to tell Mr. President Buhari to sack all his ministers that are aspiring. I want to tell him to support any presidential aspirant that he himself knows that can do well, not necessarily presidential aspirants on the platform of APC, because the presidential aspirants of APC they've all disgraced Mr. President, and I think they are not working in serious cooperation with him before now. Why will I say that? Okay, let me start from this Mr. President Buhari, the reason why he should sack his minister and he should stop to support any presidential aspirant on the platform of APC. I've been listening to very few of them now, and they will say when they get there, they have their strategy that they will stop the insecurity. They have their strategy that will make them boost the economy of this country, provide work and everything within 2 years. These lecturers, university teachers strike, they are going to stop it. They have their strategy that they keep within themselves to stop all this. When we were very, very much young, that we were following our parents to farm, we have our little farms that time too. But then, all our effort, all our ideas, all our thinking and reasoning, everything, because we are feeding, we are schooling, our health system is being taken care of through whatever we produce from my father's farm. So all our thinking, all our reasoning, that time we don't think about our own small farms. We think about our father's farm, because that is where all of us are feeding from. That is where my father was able to assist and help some other persons. Now, let me relay that one to the present government now. What is government? Government is not just the president alone. The president alone cannot do everything. And that is why he needs ministers. That is why he needs advisors. That is why he needs good party men and women. But in a situation whereby Bola Tinubu have the solution to the security situation of this country, and over 7 years, we have been bedeviled with the issue of security in this country. Planes are being dropped, people are being robbed, people are being kidnapped, houses are being set ablaze, people are being kidnapped, trains are being bombarded, some roads have been becoming passable, people do not travel again. Now, economy of this country today is in shambles. Bola Tinubu has the magic. But for the past 80 years, for the past 7 years, the government in which Bola Tinubu is claiming to be the leader, national leader, has run this country almost aground. He has no solution. He kept the solution till he become president. Assuming he did not become president, that is, if Nigerians, large percentage died of hunger, of insecurity before that time, who will he come and govern? That is Bola Tinubu. Professor Yemi Osibajo, he has his solution to the insecurity problem of this country. He has his solution to the economy of this country. He has his solution that when he get there, nobody will steal oil again. He has his solution that lecturer will not go on strike again. And he had been in this government as number 2 man for the past 7 years. And he could not advise Mr. President or release that solution to solve the problem. Rotimi Amesi has all the magic. He had been in this government for the past 7 years. He could not provide that solution. All those solutions he has to withstand the security, to boost the economy, to revive education and health system. He has it. He kept it to himself for the past 7 years. He did not release it to Mr. President. That means he wants Mr. President to fail. Ngige the same thing. Ngige even boldly on a television program yesterday that he has everything, but he wants to keep it to himself first. He has the solution to all these problems. All these people I mentioned and others has all these a solution to all these problems since all these days, and they have been working with Mr. President, pretending to love Mr. President, pretending to love this country. Everything is going down on a daily basis, but these people claim to have solutions to all these problems, but they hid that solutions from Mr. President for Nigerians. Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, you have seen those people that work with you now. They all have all the solution to the problem of this country, but they hid it. They want you to fail. So when you fail, they will now come and become a star. Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, you see those people you appointed as ministers? You see your party men? Mr. President, to me, these people want you to be disgraced out of office. You better disgrace them. Chase them away. These are evil people. I've said it time without number that, Mr. President, you are a clean island, but surrounded by dirty water. Mr. President, you are the only clean cloth in the midst of rags. So there is nothing you can do. Mr. President, you are the only holy man in the midst of Satanists. President Muhammadu Buhari, forever, I respect you. You are not corrupt, but the corrupt men are surrounded by you. You are clean, but dirty men are surrounded by you. In your wardrobe, you have white linens, but surrounded your wardrobe are people with dirty clothes. That is why Nigerians will not really see that you are doing. Most of these people are sabotaging you. If you listen to them, these people have solution to our Nigeria problem for over 7 years, and they have not revealed it to you. You have been meeting with them every Wednesday in the National Executive Council, in the Council of State, in Economic Council. You have been meeting with them. None of them provides a solution. They kept it out into their mind that when you fail, they will now come there to correct it. These are evil people. Then concerning petroleum, I wonder why we are buying diesel at this rate, petrol this rate, kerosene. I needed kerosene in my farm about 3 days ago. I just said, okay, let me try and buy a bottle for my boys in the farm. I will discover that a bottle of kerosene is now 600 naira. It baffled me. I wept. Because that is the only thing the poor people could afford. That is the only thing the poor people can use. No poor man in Nigeria today can use gas. Poor people that do not have cars, they do not have generator, they don't use petrol. Poor people cannot use diesel generators. So the only thing everyone, all the poor people have access to is kerosene. Kerosene 600 naira a bottle in this country. In a country, is likened to a situation where my father is growing yam, big yams. So we will bring that yam, we have mortar, we have pestle, we have people that could pound the yam. But when my father bring it, we now sell the yam to a woman. The woman will now go and pound it and bring soup and will now buy it expensively. That is the situation of Nigeria today. Shame on this country. Shame on the leaders. But God will rescue us. I'm too sure of that. 2023. Don't vote for all these nonsense aspirants. Don't vote for all their nonsense candidates. Vote for the best presidential material. And God will reveal such person. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.